Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have no Power Rangers.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Hey, easy. We'll go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Baylor tight. Lion.
Now a little pop pass. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Home to troops right. Hey, Ray. Crowd right. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Redmond gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Go. 5-9. Go. 21. 59. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he'll take this one in. Got down. Touchdown, Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay, break. Come on. Hit. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey! Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Street.
Right back to the fullback. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. And Zach Allen there on the
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. A tight end in motion now. Third down, here's Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And he couldn't get this one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 45. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On the handoff, this is Spears. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 47 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw is Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Flag last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. We'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Let's go now. Hey, pass. 70, get the wolf. Mustang 19. Ranger.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
19 Lions. Go street. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Through to run. Past the 30. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
18, Pioneer. Cub 19. Go.
On 1st down, Ward. This is caught down that right sideline. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
From the gun, here's Ward. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Cougar 19. Seventy Rangers. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Throwing again is Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go check. Go check. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
To the air again. Ward. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurt. It is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Ward to throw again. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
He'll take this forward for about 5. 2nd and 5. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
It's 4th down.
Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On 4th down, Ward. This one complete right side. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The RPO, that one is complete. Good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works, big yardage, and the first down. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He connects with Gray on that one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Herbert to throw on second down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Packers going to use their final timeout now as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. A run up the middle, Spears. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Go. Set.
Herbert to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Baylor tight. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram, touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go! Hurt! Gotta be capable! Dragon 60!
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Right there. Right. Check up.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Go, street. Go.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. They get this to about midfield. Tuli Tuipulotu, their 4th tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Kennedy Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo AC. Hey.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
65 check. Let's go now. Ready, go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Drop throw 80. Warriors 70.
Here we go on 4th with Ward. That's going to be caught. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
First down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Into space. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Packers. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Packers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Ward sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
It's Ward. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's
18
third
ready,
down.
18 ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Cut 19, pump 70, hop 70. Check, hurt. Steady.
They're going to go. It's Ward. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Second down, here's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on him the exact same way. A corner or safety, I'm not sure if they could have even made a better play than he did there.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Another run here with Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's first and 10.
That's another Dolphins.
Here's Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Come on.
Here's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Dolphins 7. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end
The
zone
Packers take
for a
over
touchdown.
first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tigers. Set.
They'll start this drive on the ground with speed. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We'll go orange. Ready?
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. Rolling. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
5-9. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Let's go. 18-70 Timberwolves. Steady.
On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll swing this one out to Hall. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And he will take it in himself. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Pistol here for Herbert. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Judkins. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will score! Touchdown, Green Bay.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jalen Darden now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st down, Ward. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Left side, it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Street. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, here's Ward. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing again is Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Game on. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Dolphins. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
To the air again. Ward. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of the fullback. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
On the ground, Judkins. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there, and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
With activated at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
36, Dolphins 22. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Get it. Happy Lions. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Cub 19. Cub 19.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He'll air it out down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Lions. 19 tight. 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught outside. It's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Ward to throw again. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
Motion man is Rice.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Again, it's Ward. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Set.
and 8.
Hey, Ram,
At
Ram,
the
Ram.
Dolphins'
Lion, lion,
22-yard
lion.
line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 8.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set. Grenadier. Run. Why did it
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pump pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Delta. Set. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Crowd right, crowd right. Grenadier. Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19-18.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
Here's Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Cowboy, go.
Throwing, Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Wyatt.
They snap it to Ward. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
This is 1st and 10.
Rig. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On the jump.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Let's go. Let's go. 19-18.
It's 3rd and 7.
Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Dixon Everett. Dixon.
Now it's Ward. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
18 Cardinal. 8 Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Ward. On the run to the right. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
Ready, ready.
Here is first and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Ward. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
It's 2nd down and goal.
One last throw here for Ward. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So, it's a win for the Packers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.